Now, a recovered COVID-19 patient in South Africa has started an initiative called Ubuntu Beds to give free lodging to healthcare workers. Kim Whitaker was among the first 50 patients to be diagnosed with the illness on her return from Europe. She felt this was a good way to assist doctors and nurses working long hours. Cgtn's Julie Shire now reports.
South African hotelier Kim Whitaker contracted a mild case of COVID-19 in Europe. While in quarantine, she decided to use her own hotels, now standing empty, to accommodate medical staff working long hours in two of the worst-hit provinces.
In areas where the coronavirus is spiking, the healthcare workers are starting to reach out and say, I'd prefer to stay in a lodge or a guest house close to my hospital as opposed to commuting back and forth and going home to my loved ones. I have a hotel in Cape Town and one in Johannesburg called Once in Cape Town and Once in Joburg. And I thought, actually, this is how I can help. I can offer our rooms.
Medical intern Chisabel Imposa graduates in December. She's been thrust into the forefront of treating sick patients. Her grueling 12-hour shifts are likely to get longer as the need for intensive care grows.
It's not so easy to travel with public transport as it was before. And also being closer, it's less time on the road. My mom's a bit older. In terms of exposure and things like that, I thought it was just a little bit easier and more comfortable to stay quite closer to the hospital. In all honesty, I just really shower, eat. I'll maybe watch like half an episode of Netflix, but by the time the plot thickens, I'm probably quite passed out.
Whitaker is working with banking group RMB and other platforms to raise capital through ubuntubeds.org. She's appealed to individuals and other hotels to come on board.
So if you want to sponsor one night for a healthcare worker, or if you'd like to sponsor 1 week for a healthcare worker, you can go on and log on to the website and contribute. So whether it's an Airbnb apartment or you know someone who runs a guest house or B&B, register on the site, because the more accommodation places we have in our database, the closer we're going to be able to find places to the relevant hospitals when the need arises.
Every second counts for healthcare workers in the cold face of this pandemic. Being able to save precious hours will give them much needed rest and peace of mind to continue fighting on the front lines. Julie Shire, Cgtn, Johannesburg, South Africa.